It'd have been better if you came.
Aww.
All of our friends were there. Everybody asked about you.
Really?
No.
Oh.
No. Hey, how's it going, guys? I'm Greg.
It's your boy Luther.
And I'm Imani.
And we're
Black.
Perfect.
whatever. And this is episode 3.
Ah, yes. After a 2-week hiatus. We've been busy.
Yeah, a lot of things have been happening.
Real quick, guys. What have you guys been up to this last 2 weeks?
Imani first.
Real quick.
Nothing. Now you guys.
Damn, that sucks. Right?
Talk about
Arrow
MomoCon.
404. Arrow 404. What?
Talk about MomoCon. I didn't get to talk about it. I didn't even get to talk about it with you guys. How was it?
I don't know. Why don't you come next time?
Yeah.
Y'all didn't invite me, bro.
I have to invite you?
Yes.
No, I don't.
We have to invite you to our own events?
Yes.
Nope.
You 1/3 of the whole...
Yes.
I'm not doing this. I'm not
It
doing this
seems
with you.
really fun, though, online.
It'd have been better if you came.
Aww.
All of our friends were there. Everybody asked about you.
Really?
No.
Oh.
No.
Not one person asked me, yo, where's Imani? I'm not even fucking lying.
Not
Yeah.
a single
Not a single
person.
person.
All right, wait, my bad. No more cursing. Guys, we can't curse no more moving forward.
Are we
No more.
sponsored?
Not yet. We got to try to.
YouTube, Yeah.
Ah,
So this is our first episode trying not to curse.
let's see how that goes. But
I'll try my best.
Mm-hmm.
But to answer your question, past 2 weeks were cool. MomoCon was fun. Atlanta showed love. Shout out to Atlanta. Shout out to Trap Sushi. Shout out to everyone out there in Atlanta. There's too many names to name right now, and we don't have that much time.
not today, you
Not
know.
today. Not today. What about you, Luther? What you been up to the past 2 weeks?
I was with you in Atlanta. I was with you in Atlanta. I feel like we did something else like the week after. Something else happened. Oh, well, I went to Sonic Symphony
Ooh.
on Friday. It came to New York City. That was dope. So that was cool. It was probably the nerdiest thing I've done in my entire life. I'm not gonna lie. There was some nerds there, man. Like you know the nerds that just be shouting random shit when you waiting online for shit, like Eden Yeager, you know, those type of niggas. My bad.
Isn't that you?
But,
You're
like,
those type of nerds.
No, I don't be shouting Eden Yeager in like a theater.
Yes, you do.
No,
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't.
like, I'm
I do
pretty
it with
sure.
y'all. Y'all are my friends at home, off camera. Like, it's a safe space. I cannot be judged. But out in public, and these be people, they're like by themselves. They're not like with large groups, so you feel the hype. Some of them are, some of them aren't. But then they shout like hot takes or some shit. Like they'll purposely shout out like a certain Sonic game that's trash is like the best game, you know, and for laughs. And I'm like, bro, it's not funny. Like,
I have a question. My question is, how did it smell in there?
actually didn't smell bad. I guess Sonic fans use deodorant. I do. Oh, I do. But apparently other Sonic fans I didn't smell not one must. And there was a lot of black people there too.
That's good to hear.
There was a lot of black people there. So I guess Sonic is for the blurs.
That's good.
Sonic
to
is
hear.
for the blurs. Maybe because it's New York City and you know there's a lot of black people in New York City, but
Yeah.
Maybe because Sonic's name is Maurice.
Sure.
Sounds like a black ass
But
name to me.
no, it was a dope experience.
Curse.
You're there and they're playing the music, and then you're just like, damn, I really do like Sonic.
Mhm.
And then you know they play all the good songs and the best songs, and then you know everybody's cheering and having a great time. It was great.
Mhm.
So, to kick off today's podcast, I have a question. This question comes in from Spicy Lady. The question is, who would you rather fight to the death? Nemesis from Resident Evil or the Wendigo from Until Dawn?
I didn't know it was fight to the death. I thought it was just fight, but fight to the death
I mean,
seems
You can't fight
Gory.
either one of them without dying.
gory. I would do the Wendigo because Nemesis just seems terrifying, and unbeatable, and very hard to kill, and very hard to run away from, and like a gory motherfucker that would like rip you apart with his bare hands or blow you up with his flamethrower rocket launcher. He just seems like a scary guy. I know like the Wendigo has some weaknesses, and I personally don't know any of Nemesis's weaknesses. I'm sure he has it, but I know the Wendigo has a weakness. I know that if you don't move, they can't see you. So that just makes me like, I'm not gonna lie, spiritual stuff scares me. So I don't like the idea of fighting like a Wendigo or a possessed person or anything. But it makes me feel comfortable that if I could, like, there are ways around the Wendigo, but I don't know any ways around Nemesis. So that's why I'm fighting the Wendigo. You can kill them with fire, you know, by not moving. I don't know how to. I ain't killing Nemesis.
She did her research.
She did do her research.
High five.
Have you played Until Dawn?
Yo, I'm out here.
No, you're not.
That's all. That's
question.
How come I can skirt past? How come you can skirt past questions but I can't? No, I did
Question
my
that
research.
skirt pass.
Anyways, I did my research. I never played Until Dawn.
All right, cool.
No, but I'm saying.
But if there was a game I would play, it would be Until Dawn. I'm personally not a big Resident Evil fan like that. But it's just me. It's not.
That's why. It's
an
why I was like,
amazing
oh,
game.
you did do your research. I'm like, if you played the game, then it wouldn't be like you didn't do your research. You played the game, you know.
Yeah.
That's why I asked, did you play the game or like you just looked it up because we got to talk about it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Good job.
And it seems like a game you would play.
Yeah. Until Dawn for sure. It does seem like a good game I would play for sure.
Well, it's getting a remaster, so
Maybe I will.
you should stream that.
Yeah.
She gonna shoot me. Listen.
I'll definitely stream some games. I'm not so sure about Until Dawn though.
Nah,
That's
definitely
fun.
stream that.
Me?
You know what I'm a stream? COD. I am
Oh
done.
my God.
Continue.
You know who I would fight? I would fight Nemesis to the death.
This guy is
Because you got a big ego.
Yeah, like
He's like, I could take him.
It would
never
be
said
him.
that.
It would
I
be
never
him,
said
bro.
that.
Go ahead, explain this bullshit, bro. Because
We
you don't want to fight
failing. I'm
anything
saying we
from
gotta
Resident
stop
Evil.
cursing.
Is crazy.
You don't curse. I don't. We all at one each. But
Go ahead, bro.
I'm explaining it right. I would fight Nemesis because that's an instant death from myself. I'm gonna die after like 2 hits.
I thought the
Right.
idea here was to win.
No. You just got. You're not winning either or, right? I feel like it was
You
a lose.
mean?
You can win.
Hear me out, right? Hear me out. If I gotta fight a Wendigo, I'm gonna be tight because you gotta understand. I don't want to fight things that want to eat me.
Yeah.
They're a little bit
Wendigos are
more
scary.
like brutal of how they go about things, right? It's more like it's more meticulous. It's more like fear-inducing. It's more like I'm gonna cut your Achilles and watch you run around for a bit as I chase you. I don't got time for that. Nemesis is gonna shoot me with the rocket launcher. I'm done. I'm done.
I like that response.
Bro, I'm done. It's over. The worst of it is done. Getting caught by the Wendigo is eating my butt or something like that.
Yeah, it's very fear-inducing, very anxiety-inducing, slow death. I get
I
that.
don't got time for that. That shit. My fault. That's scary.
But
Wait, but isn't Nemesis scary too? But you don't have time to be scared.
I don't because I'm in a fight. Like fighting Nemesis, it's very straightforward. It's a very linear experience, right? It's from point A it begin, point B my done. Right? Fighting the Wendigo, it's on some more, I'm gonna stalk you for a couple hours. I'm gonna bother you. I'm gonna mimic voices. My teeth are messed up. It's like it's like Dungeons and Dragons in its mouth, bro. Like I want to go. I want to go through that. Who wants to go through that? Now me, y'all bugging. Hit me with that rocket launcher. I'm done.
Yeah.
One hit KO. Pack me up.
That's hilarious.
I'm going with the Wendigo, bro, because I want to win. I want to win. I feel like I could beat it. Like if you really like lock in, because look, those stupid ass college kids did it in the game. So why can't me?
I agree.
Why can't I? Why can't? And technically, I did do it because I played the game, and almost everybody lived. But
Someone died.
yeah, the people I didn't like,
You killed them off.
people I didn't like if you was mean to black people in the game, you died. If you said something stupid, you died. If you made stupid decisions, you died. Like, I don't care about you. And just move the controller every time they like stay still. I'm like, no. and then fucking kill them and move on. And so it's either you were black, some sort of minority, or Hayden Panettiere because like, duh.
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 We love Hayden Panettiere
But
here.
like, I even restarted the game because she died and I didn't move and it said I moved. I'm like, nah, that's bullshit. And that was at the end of the game. I'm like, nah, that's bullshit.
Don't give me that.
Be doing this again. Because I sat there like,
Mhm.
and then I got killed. I'm like, nah, there's no way. There's no. almost cursed. There's no way. So I'm taking the Wendigo because if they could beat it, I mean, it took a lot of them, but
There's a Garganackle with them.
But they were all dumb and none of them really locked in. Now Nemesis, there is no chance of me defeating Nemesis, bro.
Yeah.
There's no chance of defeating Nemesis. Like if you played Resident Evil 3 and you go through that game, I don't even think that was Jill, right?
Jill.
I don't even think Jill should have beaten Nemesis. Like, because even after you beat regular Nemesis, that's like stars. Like he transforms into a eldritch monster, a behemoth, like pure Resident Evil style. And there's nothing in Resident Evil that I look at like, yeah, I could fight that.
Yeah.
There's nothing in that game other than like the infected people in Resident Evil 4 when there's like one of them. But even then, you might be unlucky and get one of the worm heads with the razors on the end. Now you're just like,
You talking about the parasites?
yeah.
Parasite?
Exactly. The parasites from Parasite with a Y. Yeah.
No
Like-
one defeated Nemesis in the game, right? Didn't it get blown up by a nuclear?
No, Jill beat him.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Jill
Okay.
beat him. It took a
But
lot.
you think it's bullshit?
A lot of crash cars and
I wouldn't say
explosives.
it's bullshit. You have to understand, Jill's locked in versus the locked in for the college students are two different locked ins.
It's two different locked-ins.
She was part of the special forces of that police department.
Mhm.
Yeah, she's ill with it.
And she survived the first Resident Evil game, so she already had experience fighting monsters of that like caliber.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not ill with it. Like first form Nemesis is destroying me. A
Mhm.
Wendigo, bro. I think I got a chance of beating that.
Agreed.
Mm-mm.
Quite frankly, I think I got a chance. Because you tell me I just gotta not move, and it won't see me. Do I have weapons? Do I have a gun? Like
flamethrower?
I feel like there's a good chance of you pulling something
you
out.
literally need a flamethrower or like something to create some explosive to kill
Fire.
it, because the hide of the Wendigo is strengthened, so it's not like normal skin.
Right? Is
So-
it bulletproof?
Damn near, yeah. Because remember, you shoot one in the face in the game and it tanked it.
It did?
Yeah, a shotgun, bro.
I don't remember that. Damn.
It take
you know what?
Take the shotgun to the face. So it's like and then it was strong enough to lift somebody up with one hand. Right? So it's
I
slender.
mean, so can Big
It's
Joe.
fast.
No, true, but it's slender. It's slender. It's
Undertaker.
fast. No, you're right, but it's
It's
slender.
agile.
It's fast, and it's trying to eat you.
It's agile, it's
Damn.
smart, and it fucks with your head, like you said, mimicking voices and things of that nature. But I do agree with you, Luther, where it's like you have a shot. Get your hands
Yeah,
on a
but-
flamethrower.
No, but
I forgot about that part.
but you hear
Where am
what
I
you're
getting
saying.
a flamethrower from?
You're not. Where you getting a flamethrower from?
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
on top of that, do you know how to operate a flamethrower? I know I don't. I know I don't.
Yeah,
Well,
come
who
on, we
said
all
you need
have.
a
Wait,
flamethrower?
you
You
guys
can-
don't have a lighter on you right
Yeah, a
now?
lighter and
Do
some
you have a lighter on
hairspray.
you?
No,
You
but
see how quick you did that, right? And I
a
just
lot of
reversed
people
it?
have lighters on them.
A
What?
lighter and some hairspray, something.
Yeah, a lighter
It's easy
and,
to
like-
make fire in
This
explosions,
is
bro.
this is
I
true.
agree.
But, and we know that will work. Explosions don't work on Nemesis. He walks through that. He walks through it.
He bathes in that.
You know what I'm saying? He walks through it, bro. I'm taking the Wendigo.
Remember, I didn't say I was going to win. I said I was going to die.
I want to
Gotcha.
try to win, and the Wendigo is my best chance of victory. over
Yeah.
Nemesis.
All right. Well, guess what? When I'm in heaven dapping up Jesus, I'm like, I tried though.
But what if I win? What if I win? Then you
Yeah.
could be like,
But then you're filled with trauma. I think they're both good responses because he wants a quick death. You want to survive, but the trauma that you're gonna have, after that survival, like, is it worth the therapy? Is it worth the nightmares? Like you said, he's in heaven, living his best life.
Yo,
you're
listen, man.
you're here.
I'm
him.
playing ball.
PTSD.
I'm playing ball with Kobe.
but I'm him.
I'm-
Once I finish that, I'm him.
Yeah,
That's simple.
I got you. You're that guy,
Don't worry. I'll look
if I
over.
were-
Yo, bro, I'll look over you. I'll haunt you. Don't worry about it.
or help you, guide him. You
What?
guide him.
It don't matter. I'm still haunting him technically.
Okay.
Anyway.
Moving on. So the Summer Game Fest happened this weekend, and there was a lot of things that were shown. Microsoft saw some things. I think State of Play as well.
Nah.
It was just a
something-
Summer Game
that
Fest
was
overall.
Separate.
All right, cool. Well, Summer Game Fest happened. What were some of the titles that you've seen and you're like, you know what? That's a cop. You can look at
That's
your
a
phone.
bop.
Yeah, like that's a
That's hip hop. I'm sorry. I got carried away. I'm sorry about that.
really.
I really like Dragon Age, the Veil Guard. It looked really good.
That's
As-
it.
No, sorry. I thought we were gonna talk about it a bit. Like, body will look good. The trailer looked dope as hell. And the Bloomhouse games looked really fun too,
Mhm.
which is really weird for me because I hate the idea of playing horror games because they're very, very scary. Like obviously, but they're really a mind fuck. Grave Season seemed fun. You know, it's that cute little like it's similar to what's that game it's similar to? It's like a farming game. I forget the name.
Stardew Valley?
Yeah, it's very similar to Stardew Valley, except that there's a murderer. So it's a whodunit, and then you have to find the murderer. And you can also like fall in love with different people on this farm. It sounds really fun, and it doesn't sound too scary. It sounds like something I would stream. You know, it's like Stardew Valley, but way more interesting and engaging for me. And then also there's another one that was interesting, and that was Fear the Spotlight. That seemed like a lot of fun too. Apparently, I think some kids find a Ouija board and the one that, and then a spirit comes and
is that from the same people that made like Fears to Fathom or something? I remember seeing the trailer for it. It looked like the same.
I'm not too sure. We'd have to look into that.
And then I touched on it earlier, but Dragon Age just seemed dope. Like the trailer seemed like a lot of fun. It reminded me a little bit of D&D, but I could be very off about that. But you know, you had these like a necromancer and a dragon killer and a fighter and an archer and a wizard.
It just sounds like Dragon Age.
Yeah.
Sounds like a fantasy RPG.
Yeah. It sounded really cool.
D&D is more like they have set classes or extra subclasses of things I think are like expanded, stuff like that. And anything D&D related, they just say it's D&D.
Okay. I feel that. That's it. Those are my top three.
What about you, Luther?
Well, Dragon Age has been on my list, but I like the old title better. It was like Dreadwolf or something. That sounded cooler. But Dragon Age, of course, because Dragon Age. We got Lego Horizon Adventures. Because, I love me some Horizon Zero Dawn. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm putting that on my list.
Have you played a Lego game before?
Yeah, Lego Star Wars.
Oh, you had fun?
The Skywalker game? It's great.
I heard great things about Lego.
I think all Lego games are great.
Yeah.
I haven't finished it, but it was like on sale. So I copped it, played it a little bit, and I'm like, all right, cool.
Why didn't you finish it? Was it not
I had
that
other things
engaging?
to play. Man, there are 9 Star Wars movies, like main title Star Wars movies.
Okay.
I mean, I guess 10 if you count Rogue One, 11 if you count Solo.
Okay.
Keep going.
Yeah.
But anyway, again, yeah. So I like me some Horizon Zero Dawn. Then the Harry Potter Quidditch Champions. I almost got into like the beta testing thing. Like they'll send you like the invite to play it, and like I just never did it because it was either I wasn't home or like I just didn't feel like going on my computer or something. So I always wanted to try that, but that should have been part of Hogwarts Legacy. But WB wants to make money, so they made it their own separate game. Then we got Star Wars Outlaws, of course. Duh. Star Wars. What else we got? I might mess with Sparking Zero. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I might touch that.
Mm-hmm. That sounds good. Did you play Hogwarts Legacy? Did you like it? It was solid?
Yeah, it was a great game.
All right, sounds good.
Absolutely loved it. But yeah, might play that. What, you Sparking Zero? No? Because
I'm surprised.
Why? I played Dragon Ball FighterZ in the beginning, and then I fell behind the learning curve. I just stopped playing because
that's why.
A bunch of fucking sweaties online. So like, I ain't doing that. What else we got here? Skate. They show a little bit more Skate. Free one. Skate 4, really. And what else we got? Okay, Sonic Shadow Generations. Duh. Don't have to say much about that. And
continue.
I think that's it, really. After that,
I only got like 3 games on my list I really cared about from it. First off, what is this? Cuff Bus. I thought it was like the game with little like party animal looking creatures trying to break out of jail.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah,
I was like, yeah, I'm about to play that. I like playing the goofy games. Like,
no, of course.
AAA titles are cool. Like, and like AA titles are cool too. Like but I enjoyed the indie looking goofy games a lot.
Well, the AAAs were easier to remember for me. So.
Yeah,
of course.
I love roguelike games. Tears of Metal. I want to play that.
Hate roguelikes.
Love them. Tears of Metal. And the last, I would say, the last game I really want to play, The First Descendant.
I don't remember that.
Yeah,
the First Descendant it was I don't know, it was some Japanese RPG shoot 'em up, slash 'em looking game. It looked cool to me. I'm like, you know what? I usually don't indulge in this realm of games, but I'm gonna play you.
Yeah.
So I'm actually pretty excited for that one. I think.
Surprised none of you guys said Batman.
Why?
It's not a VR title?
Yes.
Meaning
no.
I'm not about to break things in my room.
I don't even own a VR device.
And if I did, I still don't want to break things in my room.
Wait, I don't understand. You guys don't like the idea of VR games? That seems so fun. No?
So get it.
I don't have a VR. It seems like a lot of money.
But
I know a lot of people who do, so I didn't.
You know a lot of people that own VRs?
Yeah.
So go play at their house.
Okay.
Tell them to get it. We're not getting it.
Yeah. You go play at their house and tell me if the game was good or not.
So when will you invest in VR? Like never?
Never.
BS.
Listen, the PSVR is as much as a PS5. PSVR 2 is as much as a PS5.
Mm-hmm.
In order for me to get a VR,
like $100 more. I'm good.
You see, in order for me to get a VR, because I have enough rooms in my crib to make a VR room or like dedicate a room to something cool like that. Like
that's cool.
Besides that, it doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't make sense. I don't got the money for that. Nor the space.
I got the space. I just don't have the money.
Really? So
But
now
I'll
it's a
do
double
that.
negative for me, Chief.
Right.
So with our last topic for this episode, this one may seem kind of quick, guys. We are sorry. It won't happen again next week. But the last topic would be, we'll be talking about the Star Wars, The Acolyte.
Mm-hmm.
Star Wars Acolyte came about last week with the first 2 episodes, and we have a leading character that is a black woman. So shout out to that. Golf claps, everyone. Golf claps. I think at this point it's more so what were your initial thoughts of the first 2 episodes.
Yeah.
I'll go first because I'm also going to
No, I want Imani to go first.
Why? Because I'm a black woman?
Yes. Yes. Wait, hold on, yes. And I would like to hear, as a black woman, I want to hear your thoughts seeing another black woman lead this new series on Disney Plus and how empowered you feel by seeing it.
I feel very uncomfortable, honestly.
Oh my God.
I know you're trying to empower me, but I just feel put on the spot. No, it's great. I don't really like Star Wars stuff, but I do watch a lot of Star Wars
That's
stuff.
why I wanted her to go first.
Yeah. I do watch a lot of Star Wars stuff, even though I don't like it. We have a toxic relationship, me and Star Wars, but it's fun. Like, I greatly enjoyed it, and I was talking to my roommate about it this morning, and I was like, I want it to be good. Like, because I just feel like sometimes Disney has a reputation of, like, killing things and burying them in the ground and making them super not taking a great concept and ruining it. So far I love what I see. I'm so entertained. I'm so engaged. And honestly, that's very hard to do that this day and age. And I'm like super hyped for the next episode. And I see me tuning in every week the second it drops or the second I'm able to watch it. Yeah, it's really fun and it's really exciting. I love who I'm seeing. It was cool to see Trinity do her thing. That was one of the best scenes so far. I wish I had the time. The fight choreography is spectacular. Like, I oftentimes just go back, rewind just to rewatch that choreography. It's beautiful. Master Soul is really cool.
Games.
And to my knowledge, Parasite as well.
He was in Parasite?
The movie?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, to my
Like
knowledge.
the anime or like that Korean indie film?
I think
The Korean indie
one.
film, to my knowledge. And Master Soul is really dope. Apparently he learned English for this role.
Yeah.
My roommate was telling me that too. Like, he learned English for this role, and
That's dedication.
yeah, it's dedication. Like, I think the creators came to him and they was like, we want you in this. And he was like, yeah, let's do it. Also, the Padawan is really cool. She's so lovely. Killmonger hairstyle, I'm tired of it. I was thinking as I was watching Star Wars, I was like, Killmonger really changed the game, didn't he?
The Killmonger hairstyle,
we can't get away from it. What's the name of that character?
Yord.
Yord? I don't like Yord.
Nothing.
He's not.
Nothing.
He sucks. Yord.
Nah, he sucks bad, bro.
Oh my God.
And what is her little droid friend? He's so cute.
Pip.
Pip is dope. Pip is cute. I don't like I don't like capitalism and consumerism and how it ties into things we love. And I know there are R2D2s and BB-8s and stuff selling for hundreds of dollars. But man, if I was rich, I would get me a little Pip. I would buy, if they were selling those, I would buy one because he is so cute. I like when Star Wars make cute toys or cute characters. But yeah, overall, that's my review. It's dope. The choreography is dope. The acting's dope. It is cool to see a person of color, people of color. And as I was watching it, I realized I didn't understand how. I mean, I always understood, but it feels so grounding and immersive and cool to see yourself represented in these stories. Like I never realized how disconnected I felt. Like, you know, personally me, and I feel more connected. Let me say that. So I wouldn't say I felt disconnected when there weren't people of color there, but watching this, I feel more connected. I feel more invested. It feels more real to me, especially as a Black person who live in New York City, because it's very diverse. That's New York. You know, that's a city. So it's very cool to see that in your action and in your fantasy. So yeah, overall, Accolade is really cool. And I'm excited to see where it goes, and I really hope they don't drop the ball on this one so much.
Ready for some hate?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Sure, bro. Go ahead, Star Wars fan. Nobody hates Star Wars more than Star Wars fans.
That's true. Nah, you made all valid points I do not disagree with. Mm-hmm. Let's make that clear. All the points you made were very valid. I think my issue with the show is like just little inconsistencies. Mm-hmm. Of like, I don't know, storytelling, or not just storytelling, I'll also say just physics. Because I got into an argument with someone. Someone called me a hater, right? Someone called, I'm name dropping. My friend Sush called me a hater because I said it didn't make sense that they had a campfire in the middle of space. Right? So it wasn't like... So for those who are watching, there's a scene where there's a fire that starts because a pressure valve pops. And there's a fire that starts in the middle on the ship. And when you look at this fire, there was enough time to sit around and sing the campfire song.
Yeah. Wait, but wasn't she going through a PTSD? Like, she was remembering
the PTSD is why she didn't extinguish it immediately.
Yeah.
But we're in a vacuum of space. There's no oxygen. Why is this fire still up?
Yeah, but we're watching a fantasy.
This is true. But then it's like, where y'all rules at, bro? I think because your argument, you're trying to make an argument that we're looking for realism and fantasy. But I also feel like I think moments like that is what keeps your story true, so perfect,
and it takes you out of it. I'm sure when you watch that.
So
sure.
moment, and that's what it was. I was like, but it was like a haha, and just keep it pushing. Yeah, I like the show for what it is. I don't think like if I was to put it from a scale of 1 to 10, those first 2 episodes, I'm gonna give it a 7.5, right? 7.58. And my reason going and you know just making it to there is literally because those moments would just take me out of it.
Can you give other moments? So it lost 2.5 points, correct? Because it defined
and I think Luther could agree with me too. The fight with Trinity.
Yeah.
It's like I respect the fact that you got her. I don't know how you want me to believe you got her like that.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like it was you get what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I saw that too and was like, couldn't you use the force to just...
Exactly.
Think the knife?
Exactly.
But you see what I'm saying? Like, you say, like, you could have just...
So simple.
Yeah.
Like, it's simple, like, are you done?
I'm not a hater. It doesn't make you... I just want to make this point. I'm sorry, I got you. Mm-hmm. It doesn't make you a hater if you think there are points and moments in something that are inconsistent. That doesn't make the story feel cohesive to you. That's not hate. That's just you disagreeing. I'm not a hater. You a hater.
I hear that.
You a hater.
I hear you.
But yeah, much of my gripe is pretty much what Greg was saying. But like even the fire thing for a while, it bothered me because when I was watching the episode and she had to put out the fire, I'm just like, why is there a fire in space? But then, you know, when you go through like the history of Star Wars, there were things on fire And I don't mean explosions, because a lot of people online, when they try to defend the whole campfire on the ship, they're talking about, oh, but the ships explode all the time. I'm like, but an explosion is different
from
than
a
like
fire.
a fire. You can have explosions in space. They happen all the time. The sun is one continuous explosion for the last how many millions, billions of years, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can have explosions, but you can't have a campfire. But then I let that rock because, like, you know, they said it was a pressure gauge that popped. So I'm like, all right, maybe there's like oxygen leaking from the pressure valve or whatever. Maybe that's what it was. But also at the same time, she puts it out with a fire extinguisher and it just goes out.
Mm-hmm.
So where did that leaking oxygen go? You ain't fix the leak. Like, the fire just went out. Mm-hmm. So you just had a sitting fire in deep space. Fine, whatever. I'm like, that shouldn't be. But again, like you said, it's fantasy. It's Star Wars. But we're going to move on, right? Because people also say, but there's no sound in space, but you hear all the ships and the TIE fighter screens and the
you know something funny?
All that. And I'm like, I complain about that shit all the time.
You know something funny? I understand. Here's the thing. When it comes to that in particular thing, did you know that inside the TIE fighters, like the ships, the ships themselves are emulating that noise for the pilots. So that's a thing in the ship. That's a thing in the ship. Mm-hmm. So when they're finding ships and they're shooting, and that's in the ship is making that sound for the pilots to hear.
How do you know this? You looked it up?
I like Star Wars.
Okay. I like Star Wars.
Have you read the books?
Some of them, yes.
Books, comics.
I like Star Wars.
EU.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying? So, but even with the noises from the ships or whatever, I'm like, yeah, but it'd be really boring to have a silent dogfight in space. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it is a movie. So, like, you kind of do have to add. It's not like Gravity with Sandra Bullock when she actually went out into space and it was quiet. Yeah. But you know, that was more like a suspense type of thing. Like,
the noises are for dramatization.
Exactly. But in Star Wars, there's so much going on, so much things flying by you. For it to just be nothing would be awkward as hell. You know what I'm saying? So adding the noises, that makes sense, even though in reality it wouldn't make sense. But you know, you gotta do that. But the sitting fire without like, yo, we gotta cut off the pressure valve and then put out the fire. Like, if they did something like that, then I would get, all right, there was oxygen leaking, you know, there was, you know, it ignited, whatever it ignited, the fire's on, cut off the oxygen, put the fire out, but the fire would put itself out because the oxygen was cut off. But they didn't do any of that, right?
Yeah.
Whatever. I look past that.
Okay.
Then we get to the fight with Master Jedi Trinity. Man, listen.
Master Jedi Trinity?
I don't know her name.
It doesn't matter.
It's Indara. It's Indara, but it's Master Jedi Trinity. Like, come on. Carrie Ann Moss, she's Trinity. Like, I just feel like that was way too easy of a death for her character, seen as, one, she's a Master Jedi, right? She's supposed to be nice, supposed to be ill with it. And the fact that you got Carrie Ann Moss to play this character, she's not just some everyday, regular actress. Like, we calling her a name from a role that was like 20 years ago.
Of course. That
she just played so well that everywhere much like we call Daniel Radcliffe Harry Potter everywhere. Like, she's that face. Like, you look at her like, yeah, I know this actress. You can't hire somebody like that and then just kill them off. So unless there's more to like the show, obviously, probably like flashbacks and whatnot. But like, I just felt like her death was too easy. Yeah. Because the assassin did not seem that highly skilled. Yeah. To be able to kill her. Because we saw when they were going back and forth that she was clearly outmatched. Yeah. So it's like you had no chance of defeating her unless you pulled some sort of trickery in order to defeat her. And the trickery that she pulled was like the easiest bait and switch in the world. Like, oh, this guy's still here. Well, I'm going to kill him. And while you're open, I'm going to kill you. Like, what Jedi couldn't figure that out? That's what you were going to do. Like, you didn't sense her intent. Like, you wouldn't even have to be honest. I'm like, I'm going to save him. She's going to try to kill me while I'm saving him. That much is obvious. Yeah. Right. But like, it made it seem like all her focus was on stopping the dagger or the kunai from stabbing him. And you had no focus to pay attention to the person who's trying to kill you. As a Master Jedi, right? A Jedi Knight could have did that. A Padawan probably could have did that. Ahsoka could have did that.
Can I piggyback off you real quick?
BS. Yeah, I feel you.
And I think me and you were talking about it off camera. The time period that they chose, those Jedis in particular, were no pushovers.
the High Republic. But
so because of that, it's like you picked a time period where Jedi's, like as you were saying before off camera, you pick a time period that Jedi's were at their height of power, mastery, status, all of that. You wasn't, but you couldn't be a but Jedi then. So you gave us a time period where Jedi's are not but, and you got hit with a very like common okie doke.
But long story short, like even the High Republic thing, like, all right, granted, we could say it was the tail end of the High Republic. Jedi complacent. Some of them are not as good as they were at like the height of the High Republic type thing. It's only like 100 years before all the Skywalker saga stuff. Like, but like it just wasn't. It just didn't fit right. Like, there's just so many other things that happened, that I can explain, but, it'll be kind of running short on time. I could go on about this for like a week about all the inconsistencies in the first 2 episodes. Long story short, it's a 5.5 out of 10 for me, the first 2 episodes. It got nothing to do with black leads or diversity or anything, because quite honestly, I didn't even realize there was no white people in the show. Like, and people are mad about that. I didn't even realize that. I'm just watching the show.
That either.
You feel me? And that's not a problem for me. I don't give a damn. But I don't give a damn that there's no white people in the show. But like, But like, it was inconsistencies like that with like how the Jedi were, and like just the rules of like the Star Wars universe as a whole. It just didn't feel like they really understood like, the universe as a whole, because the showrunners themselves aren't really Star Wars fans. And we know this. So everything, it just didn't seem cohesive as like a Star Wars universe to me.
Okay.
We'll probably talk about it more next week.
Absolutely.
No time. So.
Well, because we have to wrap this episode quick, we like to let you all know, thank you for coming out, watching us again. Hit that like, comment, subscribe button. Also, don't drink that poison. That was a bad alley-oop. That was supposed to be a Star Wars joke. But whatever. Because the second master.
Yeah.
Whatever. All right.
And in the comments, tell us your thoughts. Please tell us your rating of the first 2 episodes.
Yes. Tell us the rating of the first 2 episodes. Tell us what games you're looking forward to from that you've seen from the Summerfest. And also, follow us on socials. Hello? Follow us on socials. You have any questions of the days that you would like for us to answer, send them in. DM us, email us. Do not call us or text us. Thank you. And with that being said, guys, we'll see you all at DreamCon or Anime NYC in person. Until then, I'm Greg.
It's your boy Luther.
And I'm Imani.
And we're out.